What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Echoes. Welcome back to another episode of Icarus, the veteran fresh start. Last time we leveled up, got our little base built, got our bone weapons up and running, and it was just afternoon on the second day, and it is now 1:15 on the second day, and we just got back to base. Got a little bit of iron. Let's see, we've got 250, 292 iron going right now. Let's go ahead and take some more corn, prime meat, regular meat. We've got 32 oxite. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mine some oxite, and we'll go from there. That'll give us just over a stack, so that'll keep our oxygen going for a little bit longer. So we're level 7, halfway to level 8. I think what our main goal right now should be is finding some wolves and some tyrannus to continue leveling up to level 10. I think today we're definitely going to try to get pushed through to the Iron Age. Definitely want to have full iron tools and at least a textiles bench. Possibly a masonry bench up by the end of today. I think we might actually be, let's check, a little bit farther away from that than I think. So for the masonry bench, it's going to be level 15. So yeah, we're probably not hitting level 15 today for a stone base, but we're definitely going to hit level 10. And our leather armor is also going to be level 15. But we'll definitely get our iron tools, and we'll get our oxide dissolver and all that today, for sure. I heard something. And I am currently watching my 3-year-old, so if you hear her in the background, I do apologize. Ooh, we got a deer. Go ahead and get that. We got a pronghorn. How much experience is that giving us? 495? That's not terrible, but it's not the 2,000 that Wolf would give us. And our buffs aren't terrible at all. We've got, let's see, we have plus 75 to stamina and negative 10 stamina consumed by actions. We have plus 75 max health and plus 20 health regeneration. And then for the cooked prime meat, we've got 100 to stamina and 150 to max health, plus the 20 health regeneration and 5 experience. So, not bad. That bacon is where it's at, but I don't know if there is a reliable source of bacon. I think the spawns for the boars are actually way further that way. There's a pronghorn. I mean, we'll just keep building that experience. Oh crap. Get those bones. Let's see how many more arrows we can make. Oh yeah. So what'll that'll 40 plus 30, is that 70? Yeah, we'll go ahead. Well, I don't want to make the full 40 because I want to keep a little bit of bones for repairs for our spear and knife. we got a deer. How much experience did the deer give us? That's... I didn't see it. It just flashed for a couple seconds and I didn't get a good read on it. 353 for skinning the deer though. So we're not getting bad experience. It's just going to take a little while. And we're accumulating a nice bit of fur and leather and bones, so not doing too bad. This is just the game plan for the first few levels. Really until... Oh, got it. And that's 873 experience for deer. Plus the 300 and some for skinning. 353 for skinning. And then 204 for the collection of the bones. So roughly 1400, 1500 experience per deer. Oh, there's a wolf. Let's take him on with a spear. Love that. 2,448 experience plus the 1,000 for skinning is nice. And we just hit level 8. Once again, I'm not... I think... Well, actually, let's go ahead and do the suture kit and splint. Because we're definitely going to need those later down the road. And I think I'm leaving the rest of it alone for right now. We've got 2 more levels, so what is that? 6 more points. That'll give us 11 points. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll have just enough to get all of our iron tools and such once we hit level 10. That is assuming we get... he got away. That is assuming we get that many points per level. I am going to go ahead... What kind of creature is that? It's a rabbit. I am going to go ahead and spend our talent points. We're going to go to adventure, oxygen consumption, hunger rate, thirst rate. Let's go ahead and do the 2 points into our spears and then get that other max stamina. That's what we're going to do. And our water is starting to get low, and I just heard a wolf. I definitely want to kill that. Get the spear out. That's a deer. I think we're going to go ahead and take him out. Alright. Get that large deer in and get him skinned up. Alright, and let's go ahead and repair our bone knife. Would like to find that wolf. Preferably before he finds me. Getting a good little ways away from base. There he is. Let's take him out. Alright. So that's a nice little chunk of experience we're going to get. And we've got a tier 2 storm. Once again, tier 2 I'm not worried about very much at all. Honestly, we've probably got too much meat. Let's get rid of most of this. Keep 1 stack and keep the bacon, because that bacon gives some pretty nice buffs once it's all said and done. We're about to run out of our corn, so definitely want to re-up on that. Here comes the storm. Tell me this game is not beautiful though. Look at that. And then the sound design. Do you hear the wind rustling? And oh, it's just so nice. So nice. Love this game. And we're not even into the good stuff yet. We're not even in missions or anything yet. We'll tell you guys as the game progresses when it goes into the save state there will be like a lag spike, and there's nothing that can be done about that because the game is saving so much stuff about the world at once. But I do have the saves set in 5-minute intervals. If 5 minutes is not long enough and I feel like it's lagging too frequently, I'll bump it up to 10 to 15 minute intervals. That way it's not lagging out all the time, because I know that's kind of hard to watch. But just a heads up for the future. Ooh, did I find another cave? This one, I did. So, for those new players and those of you who haven't experienced this game yet, when you come up on a rock wall like this, check it with your axe. It'll show you that little pickaxe symbol. And if it's got that little pickaxe symbol, it means there's a cave behind it, and you can actually mine through and get into that cave. So, as I'm going to show you right here, we can just mine through here. And caves do give you a nice respite from the storms. So if this was a higher tier storm, we could easily jump into this cave and wait it out. But I'm not too worried about a tier 2 storm. It's not going to really cause us any problems. I just want to show you guys what it's like to dig through. Running out of stam. We've got 4 minutes left on our regular meat. We've got 9 minutes left on our prime meat. Once we hit level 10 to 15, we're going to get our cooking bench, and we're going to be golden when it comes to food. And I'll show you guys just how important the meals are in this game, if you haven't already figured it out. Let's go ahead and get this open, because we'll probably come back here for more iron. Yeah, it's right in that divot. So now we know where that cave's at. I know where a lot of the caves are, but I haven't memorized all of them. There's just so many. And once we get a mount, it's kind of easy to run along the sides of the mountains to find random caves that are just strewn about. We're through. Is there any cave worms? Yes, there is. Shoot. Yep, that's poison. Oh no. Dodge that one. Fair warning, the poison does stack, and once it stacks a few times, it will pose a great threat to you. Where is this guy at? Hard to see. Oh, there he is. Alright. We are really hurting on water. This is a big cave. Quite a bit of stuff in here. So we definitely know where to come back to when we want to do our deep... Alright, where you at? He's right there. How'd that hit me? Oh, yep, it's stacked. He's dead. That's going to do quite a bit of damage. Hopefully we survive this. We got 7 seconds. Yeah, we'll survive, but it definitely took a good chunk of our health. Oh, and it's 1700. 1726. It's probably a good idea to head back to base. Go ahead and repair our spear and our bow. Let that stam regen. Now, I'm not going to jump off of this mountainside, but it is possible. I just don't want to get a sprain or a broken leg. The effects modifiers in this game are pretty in-depth. You get broken legs, sprains, contusions, concussions. You can get poisoned, you can get pneumonia, you can get bacterial infections, you can get parasites. It is super in-depth. You can get dysentery from drinking dirty water. And we'll go ahead and re-up on our corn too. Need to get back to base as soon as possible. I believe that first cave that we explored is right there. Yeah. So there's some more copper and iron in there. It's a little dark, so we'll go ahead and light up. What are we, level 8? Halfway to level 9. Just now going into day 3 once we get back to the base. Wait, how did I not? Okay, that's better. It's one of those. I mean, might as well get the kill. It's all 527 experience plus... Oh no, there's a Tyrannus up there. Plus 250. Let's go ahead and take you out. Yeah, I love the reach on the spears. We've got 140 just about. Let's go ahead and get our water. Sweet. And with that health regeneration, we're almost all the way back up to full health again. That. Nice. And this is how the early game goes. You just kill as much as humanly possible to get that experience until we get up into Iron Age and get a contact device, and then we'll start doing simple missions. Those grant 15,000 experience apiece, I think. It's at 5 or 15. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, we got some bacon, some more corn. Let's go ahead and put all of that in. We'll drop the spoiled meat. Our iron in there. We're going to go ahead and put most of our leather in here. We'll keep 25 stone. We'll keep 100 bone. We'll put all the fur away because we really don't need it for much. Got plenty of arrows. Oh, we're gonna need more oxite soon too. So, yeah, I think that'll do it. Let's repair our bone knife, and that'll do it for the second night. And we are on day 3. So we'll go ahead and turn our torch off. We'll get an early start. Maybe we'll venture off this direction today. You know, just to kind of see what we can get into. Oh, oh, there's a downed tree from the winds. Oh, stupid fish. Oh, we gotta get out of there. These fish are hurting us. Oh, and we're cold. It's only 55 degrees outside. We're gonna ignore that deer so we can get this. Nice. There's the save. How much did that give us? We got 33, so we got a full stack. We're definitely going to need some sulfur, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. As soon as we hit level 10, I want to get that oxide dissolver, and it uses sulfur as fuel. And that'll actually give us an air bladder, so we're not worried about running out of oxygen. And then we can also get a water skin and put it in our water slot so we don't have to worry about our thirst for quite a while after that. And then let's go ahead and get some more oxite just so we can have a stockpile back at base. Plus it gives us a little bit of experience as we mine. I'm happy with that. Once again, for those of you who didn't catch it last episode, these episodes are going to run probably about 45 minutes to an hour. And then the first bit of episodes probably won't have that many cuts in them. I'll cut if I do serious grinding, or there's a wolf, or, you know, there's level 9. We are 1 level away. That's excellent. We're so close to being in the Iron Age. But yeah, these first few videos, probably the first week on the map, won't have that many cuts. And then when we get to the point where we're, you know, building up to our big stone base and, you know, taming animals and doing missions that are halfway across the map, I'll do cuts when I travel. That way you guys don't have to watch the boring trek across the map and things like that. Once we get a little later into the series, I will adjust accordingly. Yeah, so we've got a good little stockpile of sulfur and oxide. Get rid of that. We've got way too much meat. Honestly, we'll just destroy that. And we'll go ahead and eat one of those. We've got bacon. Do I want... Yeah, let's do bacon. Let's get rid of that, and we'll go ahead and eat bacon. Because the bacon gives us that 15% experience gain, plus the 5% experience gain here. So that's giving us a plus 20% experience boost. We've got 3 more pieces of bacon on the fire. Let's go ahead and take all that out. And we'll take that out. We'll put the bacon here so it cooks first. Then we'll put the prime meat behind it. And honestly, we'll just destroy all this meat. We don't need that much. And we're going to be doing hunting to level anyway. And we'll destroy that. We still got 13 pieces of corn. So we're good on that. It is 8:31 in the morning. So... pronghorn? What the? That's cursed. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Okay, which way do I kind of want to go back this way. Let's get our bow out. We move faster with it. Ooh, we need to repair our knife. And we'll go ahead and do our pickaxe as well. I would like to get to a spot, maybe fight a bear, because bears are really good for experience. But it seems like they've changed... Ooh. Oh no, he got away. Seems like they've changed the spawns, because I remember back when I first started playing, you could find bears right over this ridge, and it seems like they don't spawn here anymore. Excuse me. Well, I thought that was a bear. Pronghorn, chamois. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. If anybody knows how to pronounce that, let me know in the comments. Alright. Not having a water skin right now is kind of... Oh, there's a Tyrannus. Yeah, I don't have a clear shot. There's a clear shot. Booyah. And what was that? Alright, there's the body. Gotta love it. All that prime meat. Here's a nice little lake. This may be a good spot to build eventually. Where's this on the map? It's in a nice location. Got access to the middle snow biome. The southern snow biome is a little trek. You're pretty close to the western desert biome. Only thing is, we're pretty far away from the Riverlands and the Eastern Desert, or Western Desert, yeah. We've got talent points too. What do we got? Further bonus to arrow damage. Yes, please. Do as much damage with bows as humanly possible. Like I said, we're not going to need this raw meat, and we'll go ahead and get rid of the rotten meat. Don't need it just yet. Yeah, I like this location. I have never... See if we can make this shot. Oh, yeah. That was a long shot. Let's go skin him. The bone knife breaks so fast. You can skin like 2 animals and you're done. There's a Tyrannus. And, oh, we've got a level 3 storm. We probably have to go back to base for this one. Let's go ahead and skin him real fast and try to run back to base. Crap. Can't just leave him to die of starvation. Oh man, here we go. Another one. Slowly getting to level 10. It's the last level we've got. We've probably got about 45 seconds to get back to base or we're in trouble. This is a level 3 storm. Probably not going to kill us, but it's definitely going to do some damage to us if we get stuck out in the red of it. And we've got 4 minutes left on our corn, 7 minutes left on our prime. Got a wolf coming up. Made short work of him. We'll go ahead and get that skin in because that's worth 1,000 or more. Broken knife. Alright. Sincerely hope I'm going in the right direction. It's kind of hard to see with all this rain. Luckily our exposure isn't through the roof yet. Yeah, here's base. And it's coming down. Oh, I never made a wooden hammer, did I? We definitely need one of those, so... Alright. Definitely gonna need one of those here in just a second, so... There we go. So yeah, I guess we haven't seen a good storm in this series yet, so I'll show you guys what happens when a good little storm comes in. It's not going to start damaging the base until it hits that red portion of the storm. But I'll show you the first couple of repairs, and then we'll probably make a cut, and I'll bring you guys back as soon as the storm is over. Here we go. Yep. Wooden structures take quite a bit of damage, so you just kind of have to repair through the storm, like so. Alright, Alright, I will see you guys here in just a second once the storm is over. Alright, and that'll just about do it for the storm. It's cleared up enough to where I'm not worried about it. But yeah, you just repair through. Usually you won't take too much damage to the base unless it's in red parts, unless you're dealing with a 4, 5, or 6 tier storm. And we are just over halfway to level 10. We are about to be there. Kind of think maybe we should go get the rest of that iron out of this cave. Go ahead and take this deer out. 883. Oh, Tyrannus. Skin both of them. It's noon on the 3rd day. Just about 11:36. We got a deer here. Making fairly decent progress. To have only played for about an hour and a half real lifetime. Moving up into the Iron Age already. I think once we clear this cave, we'll probably get copper, and I don't care to get overweight this time because we've got plenty of time to make it back to base. I can just slowly trek down. But get our spear out. Yeah, I don't care to be overweight this time. We'll go ahead and get as much copper and iron as we can. Take care of these. Those give us 604 experience. So just over 1,200 for each. And let's go ahead and finish out the iron, which is going to be, looks like 2 more nodes. As well as things are going, I think we'll probably hit mounts by episode 3. Have at least a Tyrannus. There's level 10. That is excellent. Alright, so immediately coming to tier 2, we're going to get the crafting bench, we're going to get the anvil, we're going to get water skin, oxygen bladder, oxide dissolver, stone furnace. We've got 6 more points. So we're going to do iron knife, iron axe, iron pickaxe, iron spear. Do I want the cooking station? That would be really nice. And cooking station, the potbelly stove would be excellent. Or I could get the iron sickle and the iron hammer. I think we get full iron tools. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Next level, we will get our cooking station, potbelly stove. If we get 3 points, we will probably get... Where is the longbow? Right here. We'll get the longbow. And then we've got some talents. We've got 2 talent points. We will go ahead and get all that extra damage on our bows. And then we will start working on the base health in solo. That is great. Okay, let's go ahead and... I think that's all the iron in here. So we've got plenty of iron back at base. Let's go ahead and get some copper. And like I said, I don't care to be a little bit encumbered. We'll just make a slow trek back to base. Offload all of our ores into one of our containers. Then I'll do a little bit of grinding to get our stone furnace up. And we'll start smelting. So we'll get this copper. Nice. 66 pieces, that equates to 33 ingots. Definitely want plenty of it, because we're going to need the copper nails and copper ingots for several things coming up in these next few levels. Alright, there's 99. Need to get up there. There we go. Out of stamina. How much we got? We got... Oh, need a little bit more. I'd like to have at least 200 copper. That way it's a full stack of 100. And I'm pretty sure there's enough in here to make 200. Yeah, maybe. We've got 2 more nodes. And we've got 138 right now, so... And then we've got the slow trek back to base. So that put us... Well, just around 169. So if we can get 31 out of this node, we'll have our full 200 that I wanted. And I'll be happy with that. Oh, we're out of stam. Let that regenerate. Just afternoon on day 3. I think we're gonna hit. Yep, we hit 200. Alright, that cave is pretty much cleared out. And we've got a Tyrannus out here. Oh, what? Wasn't aiming for the wolf, but okay. We're gonna have to... Alright. Let's go ahead and skin the wolf. Daggone, we're already halfway through level 10. That's nuts. Alright. We've got a good little ways to go back to base, and we're running kind of slow. Geez, another Tyrannus? I mean, we need that experience, so I'm not going to complain. A lot of bones. We've got 361. Need 800 bones to make 100 epoxy. That's what I figured. 50 seconds left on our bacon. That's why we're making such good experience. Got 3 pieces of bacon left. Nice. 120 seconds left on our corn. So we'll go ahead and eat 1 more of those. Sweet, we're back at base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ore away, and then I'm going to mine out and gather the resources for our furnace, and then I will see you guys back. So I'll be back in just a second, guys. Alright guys, so I did all the farming. We have oxide dissolver crafted up. We've got a water skin crafted up, and I made 2 oxygen bladders, 1 to keep in the oxide dissolver and 1 to keep on my person. We've also got all the stone we need to make a stone furnace, so let's go ahead and craft that up. About 10 seconds. Then we will go grab a little bit of wood. Let's get it placed. I think we put it... maybe like right here? No, I think we need a little bit more space. Let's scoot a bit. And put it about right here. Alright, and then the anvil we'll put right there. So let's go ahead and get us a little bit of wood. Probably about 100 is what we're going to need. Thought the grinding was done, but we still got more grinding to do. It's going to be so nice to get a better axe and pickaxe, because these take so long to do anything with. Alright, that should be plenty. Let's go ahead and pull all of our iron. And that should be, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 350. Should be 175 plus 4, 179 iron ingots is what we should have by the time that's all said and done. Let's go ahead and top off our fire pit. We'll go ahead and throw the fur and extra bones in here. We'll go ahead and grab all of our oxide and a stack of sulfur. That way we can get our oxide dissolver down. Where do we want to put that? And right here. So we'll put both of these in here. There we go. We are going to need some more oxide soon. But as for right now, we should be alright. Go ahead and get our water skin. Put it on our hotbar. We'll go ahead and fill it up out here at our filter. Fill container. And then all we've got to do... Actually, let's go ahead and consume, and then we'll fill again. And that is filled with filtered water. Oh, wait. And then, where we got our nice Envirus suit, we can just slot it in, and we're constantly drinking. We don't have to worry about water for quite a while now. And we can take our full oxygen bladder, put it in our O2 slot, and we're good on oxygen for a while now too. So we are moving up. And with this iron smelting, once we have 40, we can come over here and make our anvil, which is going to allow us to make our iron tools. So while that's smelting, I'm going to collect some wood and some other things, and I will bring you guys back as soon as it's ready. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we just hit level 11. Figured I'd bring you guys back for that. We're going to tech up, I think. The way we're leveling so fast now, I'm probably going cooking station, potbelly stove. Yeah, and I'm going to go longbow. Have to. I'm also going to go... Yeah, contact device. And we'll get that up. Only got 1 point. That's crouch movement speed. I guess we're gonna start specking so I can get this seasoned logsman. So yeah, we're gonna spec down this tree. Probably all of these, all 3, 4, 7 points are gonna go down to seasoned logsman. That way I can have that perk that lets me automatically add the wood to my inventory. Seems like something that I really want. Okay, so I guess while I've got you guys back, let's check and see if we've got 8 seconds and we're ready to make an anvil. Alright, so we've got our anvil. So that means we're getting ready to be in the Iron Age. We need epoxy for the potbelly stove. Crap. We need a little bit of stone for the cooking station. Which the cooking station is going to be a game changer. It's going to allow us to make creamed corn. We can put our anvil right here, and we can actually make the longbow right now. So we'll go ahead and make that. Go ahead and destroy our old primitive bow. We'll put our longbow on number 6. There we go. So that is going to be quite nice. And then for the pickaxe, we need 6 iron ingots. And for the axe, we need 6 iron ingots and 2 iron nails. We've got iron nails unlocked. We'll get the knife. And the iron spear is going to take quite a bit. and the iron hammer is going to take quite a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow the rest of this metal to smelt up. Probably going to AFK for a few more minutes, or I don't know. We're level 11. It'd be nice to have another level and get the drop beacon and stuff like that in our inventory. And it's almost the night on the third day. Got a Tyrannus up here. Yeah, that bow is much better. That longbow's nice. We've got a wolf here. We're just breezing through these levels. Just breezing through. Gotta love it. So, I do want to find some more corn because I would like to get that right in the neck. Would like to get that cream corned up and running. Oh, there went my prime meat. And we need corn too. We got 7 more minutes on the bacon. Oh, we got a freaking wolf. It seems like the wolves and the Tyrannus are spawning much more frequently now. I think it is connected to your level, the enemy spawns. It seems like they're much more abundant now. Which is fine by me. That's more experience. I hear... I know I heard him. There's a Tyrannus around here somewhere. Do not see him. There's a wolf. I can't really get up there. I guess we'll go up there. We've got about another hour before we need to be back at base to sleep. And we'll probably get our iron weapons and test them out and call it an episode. We're chugging right along. So I'm not crazy. I definitely did see that wolf up here. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that bow is much better. I keep hearing a Tyrannus. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. Is that him? No, that's Cocoa Bush. Our knife is broken, so let's go ahead and repair that. And we'll repair our spear too. I don't know where that there it is. Right in the nose. Yeah, we're moving right up in the world. We'll have a longbow and full iron weapons by the time this episode is over. We're running right around the hour mark right now. So I'm happy with the way these episodes are coming out. This week is going to be probably 3 episodes. 2 episodes to start the premiere. And then another episode probably this weekend. And then we'll start with like a few more episodes next week. And we'll slowly delve our way into the missions. And missions probably will be episodes unto themselves. So we're looking at a pretty long series. Because missions take a couple hours a piece. And with the cuts, I can probably edit the videos down to be about 45 minutes to an hour long a piece per mission. So we'll do all the missions. Then we'll run into the Great Hunts campaign. And then we'll call it finished for the Olympus map. We'll take a little week or so break. And we'll jump into Styx. Alright, so it's nighttime. Ooh, what was that? I like the sound of that. I still haven't got another level. I think the next level we're going to get the lantern. Can I get the lantern yet? Lantern. No, I've got to be level 15. That kind of sucks. Alright, so next level, we're looking at Orbital Exchange Beacon for sure. And probably the Textiles Bench? Yeah, the Textiles Bench. That way we can get our leather backpack for some extra inventory space. So, let's go ahead and repair our items. So we're fresh for tomorrow morning. Still didn't find any... Jeez, I don't want to cook this. I want to save it for the cooking bench. Matter of fact... Oh yeah, we've got plenty of... Let's see. Alright, let's get our... Actually, let's go ahead and make some nails. Let's do our knife first. Then our pickaxe. Then our axe. We'll do our spear. Yeah. And our hammer. And then we need a few more for our sickle. But yes, if you look at this, this is so nice. We have pretty much full iron tier gear at this point, which is absolutely excellent, meaning we're going to be waking up on day 4 with really good equipment. So we've got our iron knife, iron pickaxe, iron axe, longbow, our iron spear. Wait, did I not get my... Oh, did I not get my hammer? I gotta get... So we need 15 more pieces of iron. Alright, so we'll let that go through the night. What do we got out here? We got a deer. Let's fight this Tyrannus with this iron spear. Much better. And then go ahead and skin with the iron knife. Oh! Gotta love it. Take 3 Tyrannus out at once. Get ambushed and still absolutely decimate. Because we've got good tools. And we're so close to level 12. We'll probably get full iron gear, wake up in the morning, hit level 12, and call it an episode, guys. So let's go ahead and sleep for the night. Turn our torch off because it's about dead. We've got 16 more. So let's go ahead and make our hammer. Replace that wooden hammer with that. Replace that bone sickle with that. And just like that, we have moved out of the Stone Age and into the Iron Age. We have full iron gear. This is excellent. Love it. Now we're really ready to start getting places. So I think what we do now is refill our oxygen bladder for one. Get that up. Then we come back here and I think I've got enough now. Let's see. Cooking station. Need a little bit of stone, which I have in here. We'll just go ahead and throw that in there with these iron ingots. Get that cooking station up. What do we need for the contact device? We need some rope. We can make rope. How many do we need? 8? I think we can make 10. We can make 8. Exactly. Sweet. So let's go ahead and get our cooking station put up. Let's turn our light on. We're going to put our cooking station probably right here beside the furnace. There we go. And this is exactly what I was saving this meat for. We'll turn all of this meat into regular meat, except for... Actually, no, we'll turn all of it. Daggone, that's going to take a while. But, at the end of the day, yeah, at the end of the day, we're going to be able to get a massive amount of animal fat out of it. And animal fat is going to help us progress into the next tier of foods, which is going to be creamed corn and all kinds of good stuff. And that cooking bench, we can make fruit salad, cream corn at the cooking bench, and then we'll keep our bacon or our prime meat for the really good buff that it gives. And then we'll be set as far as foods go for the early game. And let's go ahead and make this contact device. So excellent, 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 excellent. We are set. So next episode, we're going to be able to do a mission. 100% going to be able to do a mission. Probably not a...
Great work.
We just completed it.
Now that you have access to short-range radio, you'll be able to take on simple missions. If you want to take on more complex assignments, you'll have to craft an infrasonic relay device. Oh, almost forgot. C0nt have come up with a fancy new way of shipping your exotic hauls off-world. They're calling it the Orbital Exchange System, OES. Abandoning all your planet-side tech is a thing of the past, if you prefer. Chuck them in the pod, and it drops it all off at the station. OES schematic should be available, if you want to build one. Good luck, Prospector.
Alright, so we completed that first mission. Got metal still smelting. Actually, let's go ahead and take our copper, because we're going to need it later, and get that set in there. Come back over here. We've got all of this meat. Let's go ahead and make those two real quick. And then we're going to do 115 animal fat, which is going to stock our animal fat supplies through the roof. We're going to sort our inventory. Let's see. And then we're really close to level 12. So we're going to go hunt. What we got here? It's a rabbit. God, that must be a rabbit. Maybe. Oh, it's a deer. Oh no. I 100% didn't mean to do that. That was terrible. Terrible. No. I'm a monster. What we got here? It's a rabbit. Can't find anything good. What we got here? It's chamois. I'm totally not saying that correct. Somebody's probably screaming at me. Okay, let's... Oh, I missed. There's level 12. So that's excellent. Go ahead and spend these talent points and skin these. Call it an episode. So let's see what we got in the tech tree. Yeah, let's do textiles, leather backpack, and orbital exchange. Yep, that's what we're getting. Then next level we will go for the mortar and pestle and probably epoxy and flour. Yeah, we've got 2 points into that tech tree. Yeah, and our solo points for the health, and that's our inventory. Yeah, so with that, guys, I think we've made some pretty good progress this episode. We're upgraded to Iron Tier, and we've got, let's just go ahead and get a screenshot there. We've got our contact device for our missions. We're set up with a cooking station, so next episode we'll get our cream corn, our fruit salads, and our meals ready to go. Probably do a little bit of fishing, maybe. Get a fishing rod unlocked. Do a little bit of fishing to get the fillets. Probably get our textiles bench up and running for our backpack, and then eventually our leather armor. Yeah, we're chugging right along. We should be up into level 15, maybe even level 20 next episode, because next episode I'm probably going to have some cuts. Probably going to do a lot of mining, finding different caves, probably going and fighting, and maybe even getting the ranching station and a couple of mounts set up to tame, and then we'll be set up to travel across the map. Get our base set up in a good location, and we'll be mobile. So. Once again, guys, if you liked it and you got anything from the episode, you're learning anything from this series, and if you want to play this game yourself, let me know down below. Comment, subscribe, maybe if you're new and you're liking what you're seeing. As always, guys, much love. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.